I think we're all alike in one respect. I believe that we want to put our best foot forward. We want people to see the very best side of us. And in a convoluted, non-hurting, non-threatening sort of way, we almost want people to think we're perfect. At least I do. Not obsessively so. But because we do that, because I do that, there are times we don't always share little imperfections in our lives. I'm not talking about biting your fingernails or picking your nose or anything like that. I'm talking about the things that keep you from reaching your goals, especially your health and fitness goals. I'm an expert there. Not at reaching my health and fitness goals, on having things that prevent me from doing them. So, when I hurt my back, I got all kinds of very well-intentioned, off-centered advice that basically scared the snot out of me. I was really afraid to go to the gym. I was really afraid to walk, ride a bike, do anything. Absolutely scared I'd end up paralyzed in a wheelchair like FDR and never move again. So I went to our therapy pool at our gym, which is downstairs. And the as I call it, the real gym is upstairs. And I was scared to go upstairs. I was scared. I was embarrassed. Now, ain't that silly? Don't we get embarrassed for some of the darned silliest reasons? I was embarrassed because I was hurt. And because I walked funny. And the more embarrassed and anxious I got, the more stressful I got, the more my legs would stiffen up, the more my back would stiffen up, the more I'd look like the Tin Man before Dorothy and the Scarecrow shot a little bit of Earl on him, as we say in the South. Well, this morning I got up and I walked roughly a half a mile outside with my wife yelling at me out the door, "It's 32 degrees, are you nuts?" Okay, I don't know what 32 degrees and me being nuts has to do with one another, because she's been married to me for 38 years and being nuts is sort of a given. But I walked the half mile and I was a little stiff and sore, not, oh, I'm in a lot of pain, the kind of stiff and sore you get when you haven't exercised in a while, and my gait's still not perfect. I had to travel today. You can kind of see the cart sitting behind me. I'm in a hotel room. And I had some free time this morning. This little voice in my head says, "Why don't you go upstairs to the gym?" And I thought, oh, what if this don't happen and that don't happen, and oh my goodness, what if everybody laughs at you? So I dug out my gym clothes, got my iPod, went and changed clothes in my locker in the gym, and I walked upstairs. And really didn't have anything to be afraid of. I'd sit here and laugh now, but about 10 o'clock this morning it wasn't so funny. I didn't take the world by storm. I walked a little bit. I spent 5 minutes on the elliptical, and I will do that again tomorrow and Saturday, and then I'm going to ramp it up a little bit because from lack of exercise, my leg muscles are weak. I did do some strength work on my lower body and on my upper body, and felt relatively okay when I was done. Little stiff, little sore, a lot more relaxed, especially from not doing some of the strength training for, well, since last July. Here's my point. I won, fear didn't. And so this isn't the, oh, John, good for you. I don't want that. If you respond, don't say, oh, John, good for you. We're so happy for you. Don't give me the thumbs up. That's not why I said this. It's not why I did this. I did it because there's so many of you out there who felt the same way I did. So many of you who are afraid to put that 1 foot forward, whether it be going to the gym because, gee, you don't look right, whether it be starting a new relationship, looking for a new job, going back to school, getting healthy. Think about that for a minute. Think about the stuff you're afraid of. Think about the stuff that petrifies you. And then make a list and head on out there and cut the head off the dragon one head at a time. Because until you remove the obstruction, like I did, until you get over what you're scared of, then you'll always be treading water and always making excuses like I did. I tell Joan, my wife, for those of you who don't know, I'm a little tired. Oh, my knee hurts a little bit. Oh, I got a headache, and I'll go in therapy pool, or I'll go sit in the hot tub, or I'll go sit in the steam. Okay, well, that didn't do anything but cause me to put about 54 pounds back on. Yeah. All right. So, okay, look, I could sit here and go, oh, poor me. I ain't. I did something good today. And you can too. I am not any more bright, any more intelligent, any more gifted than you are. We're all equal. We all have different talents and gifts. But I'm not any more exciting than you are. If I can do it, so can you. So fear struck out today, to use a baseball analogy. And I'm glad it did. Got a seminar to teach tomorrow. Get in the car and head back home. And I'm looking forward to going upstairs tomorrow. Oh, it may only be 5 minutes on the elliptical and a few minutes on the stationary bike. I'm going to dig my bicycle out of the garage Saturday morning and maybe ride it around a little bit. Ease back in. Not get hurt. And not be afraid. So, how about you? You want to join me? You want to join me in not being afraid? Pinky pack. I can never get these camera things. There's my pinky. Pinky pack. Let's not be afraid together. And when we get afraid, let's write one another. And say, hey, I'm afraid. How about it? I'm in. Are you? Have a good day.